Sanjay, these are also, remember, such allegations of horse trading are not coming from the opposition. They are coming from the very allies of the government. Why is the government so isolated?
No, let me tell you, Meghna, I mean, allegations, as we have heard, people don't let parliament function on the basis of allegations. Now, allegations, if we were to run this country on the basis of allegations in a coalition structure, the government won't even be able to run for a single day. The question is, are you having some serious issues that you can back with some tangible, evidence or whatever you are making an allegation on? The Prime Minister has repeatedly said that if we are not going to take some tough decisions, for which a lot of people are criticizing him and the UPA government, saying they have put, reforms in a tax order and they're not making it. Now when he's done it, there are people who are, obviously concerned. That's very important for political parties, whether it's the Bharatiya Janata Party, which has made some very irrational sounds, and FDI has done its own, has gone on its own rollback, if I can say that. And certain even partners of the UPA too, they need to think about this with a calm head. This is, we are being watched. Every political party in this country is being watched by the people of India. And as, the gentleman before me was saying, end of day, you cannot delay what is inevitable and good for the country for certain short-term political gains. And all political parties, if they're saying we don't want FDI in multi-brand retail, well, the people of your own state are going to watch you because they may want it. And you cannot leave these decisions to certain whims and fancies of, political leaders. What's good for the state, what's good for the country must happen. I think it's about time India took this as a great step forward. They are being watched by international credit rating agencies. If they downgrade us, again, India will see a loss of a flight of very precious foreign capital away from India. All those will have negative repercussions. This is not the time, for, petty statements. This is a time to be a little more holistic and a lot more mature when it comes to making political statements. I don't think the UPA needs to do any horse trading or anything of the kind. If political parties are mature, I think we will have an absolutely undisturbed run to 2014, and then let the people of India decide who they want in power and who they want out.
So Mr. Jha, they're vehemently saying the UPA does not need to indulge in horse trading because their actions are going to prove to be positive for our country. Well, Sanjay Srivastava, if I can ask you this question, it seems the Congress had taken a calculated risk by going across and powering through this reforms gamble. Do you think this gamble has finally paid off? Their mercurial ally, Mamata Banerjee, might have decided to withdraw her ministers, but the possibilities are she is not going to withdraw support.
Yes, and if she withdraws a minister, then does not withdraw support there, she always leaves the room open for, again joining the government at a suitable stage. So right now she cannot climb down from the high horse she has chosen to mount a couple of days ago through her public posturing and statements. But she leaves that window of negotiation and maneuvering open. At the same time, knowing Mamata Banerjee, she may actually, this may be the first step of her eventually not just withdrawing ministers but also withdrawing support. I don't think there is anybody really in this country who can safely predict what Mamata Banerjee will do in the coming weeks and months. I don't think even Mamata Banerjee can safely predict that after a point. So, but the issue is really this, that it's a much better situation for the government this Sunday than it was last Sunday. So, despite going in for an unprecedented hike in diesel prices and despite having Mamata Banerjee on their back, because they have managed to shift the entire debate. We were all talking about corruption. We were all talking about Colgate.
Right.
And so suddenly this government, which was seen as a not very honest government, if you may, in power, not doing the right things in terms of probity, is suddenly projecting itself and positioning itself as a savior of the nation in a difficult time. So the entire parameters of the debate has changed, which I think is a big success for the UPA. They have got the opposition on the back foot, and somewhere the position of BJP is even more difficult, because BJP is supposed to be a nationalist right-wing with right-wing economic policies party, and they have as many friends in big business as the Congress party. So clearly they'll be having the business houses breathing down their necks, asking them to really take what they think is an industry growth-friendly, economic reform-friendly posture which the government has taken. So, for the left and for the SPs of the world and for the TMCs of the world, it is really not such a big issue. But it's a BJP support base,
Right.
both in industry and in the middle classes, which will be questioning what the main opposition party is doing right now.